Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for September 8th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This pair did close up, did create an inside bar, second one in a row. We definitely looking for a breakout, potentially going as high as 77.92, possibly as low as 76.77. Look for some resistance around 77.75 and look for some support around 77.05. Now looking at the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed down. As you can see here, we have the 200 period moving average did close below it. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 141.77, possibly as low as 136.76. Look for some resistance around 139.75 and look for some support around 138.50. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair has also closed below its 200 the 200 moving average, 200 period moving average. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 161.48, possibly as low as 157.95. Look for some resistance around 160.50 and look for some support around 159.00. Now the US Swiss, this pair continued to move to the upside during today's session. We are looking for that to continue. It's real close to breaking its 200 period moving average to the upside. We are looking for it to potentially go up and hit some resistance around 0.8650, possibly moving down and hitting support around 82.50. Well, that about wraps that part up. Let's talk about some news announcements, potential news announcements that we have tomorrow. We have the German Consumer Price Index being released at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. For August, consensus on that is that it's held at 2.3%. We also have the unemployment rate being released for the Canadian dollar. That's being released at 7 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that it's held at 7.2%. Their net change in employment is showing an increase from 7.1K to 21.5K. Huge jump there if it does come out at that particular price, or at that particular number rather. Okay, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, I'm looking for the US Swiss to continue to move to the upside. Let's back out a little bit. We do have this 200 period moving average that the market is sneaking up on, or up to rather. We are looking for it to potentially break that. Let's just take a look right now. We are roughly about 100 pips from it. Today's range was about 160. We do have the potential, for that to be broken during this next session, and we have an area here of previous resistance and we have support. We have support, and then we have resistance. Now it would be potentially resistance. So let me zoom in on this. Basically looking for a break, which is about 100 pips away, and then for it to go up about 98 pips from there. So if we get a close that breaks this price, the 200 period moving average, we're going to look to buy. And then when it comes up to here where we have future support and resistance, which would now be resistance, we're going to look to sell or exit that trade at the 0.8943 mark. We would be going through a 0.0 mark, so you need to be aware of that and keep an eye on it. Basically, we could get some retracements around the 8,900 mark. I hope that helps, and until next time, it's Jason Fielder. Good trading.